Hey YouTube, it's Tara. This will be the start of quite a few videos that I'd like to make about breast augmentation surgery. Today is 1 month, 1 week, 1 day until my breast augmentation surgery. A bit about me: I'm about to turn 26, I'll be 26 when I have my surgery. I'm engaged, I get married in just under 12 months, and it's something that I've wanted to do for as long as I can remember. Even when I had a bit more boob, I always wanted the fake boobs. I don't know why, it was just a look that really appealed to me. I was probably about a C with a nice padded bra, had nice round perky boobs. At about 20-ish, I lost a lot of weight, and along with that, my boobs. I have put all the weight back on again, but I didn't get the boobs back. So they're not deflated in a breastfeeding kind of way, but they are. I have no top fullness if I don't have them pushed up. And when I lay on my back, it goes completely flat in swimmers. So, you know, you can see I have a bit of cleavage now. I'm in quite a padded, you know, even sports bra. So I just want forward projection. I don't want side boob. I'm not looking for big, massive. I just want round, quite fake looking is, you know, I don't want huge fake, but I want round fake. I don't want them to look natural. If I wanted natural boobs, I'd stick with what I have. So I guess in a lot of ways I'm a bit different to most in that I do want that fake look, and I have found it a bit harder to find information and to find girls that do want that faker look. A lot of people are like, oh, I'd like big boobs, but I want them to look natural. I want the upper fullness, I want the roundness in the top. I want to put a bikini on and have these round circles. That's the look that I want. But yet in a top, I just want them to look like this, but with just a bit more round. You know, I don't mind that people know that they're fake. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm having them done, and they'll all know that they're fake once they're done. So that's really of not any concern to me. You know, I plan to have kids in the next, say, 4 years before I'm 30, so I'm sure that the enlarging with the milk and then the deflating and all that again, it'll loosen them up and they'll end up a bit more natural a bit later on, but I want to enjoy them being fake while I can. So my surgery is being done by Dr. Storn with the T, not the K, because there's two that have the same, but one's Torn and one's Corn. Otherwise known as Dr. Jib, at the Bangkok International Hospital, Phuket, on the 4th of April 2012. I'd done a lot of research into surgery both here in Australia and in Thailand. And Thailand's something that I've been thinking about for a long time. I was supposed to go in 2010, but due to personal circumstances that got postponed. So 2 years later, and I am finally making that trip. So yeah, I've done a lot of research into the hospital. My partner's seen the hospital. We've known someone that's been to the hospital for another reason, but still, so very impressed with the hospital. Done a lot of research on the internet, you know, watched YouTube videos. They are hard to find, and then they're hard to find ones that are about Thailand. So that was one of the reasons that I did just want to document my journey, because I felt that sometimes it can seem like there's just not, like, well, there's just not enough out there, and if more people told their stories, then more people would be more comfortable, I think. And, you know, I love watching and hearing other people's stories and their concerns, and, you know, to try to find similarities to me, and to know what I, you know, should be looking out for, things that maybe I haven't come across yet, and it's just nice to, you know, have somebody talk to you about what they think and feel, and experience as opposed to just reading information about breast augmentation surgery. The forums are great. Just breast implants, a lot more US based. So breast implants as the implants and the surgery and the sizing. Great source of knowledge for, you know, different information, especially if you want to go bigger. You know, there's a lot of girls on there that I guess it's a bigger thing in the States. So that information is there, but the plastic surgery forum, it's an Australian website and it's fantastic. To find other girls that are in Australia and are going to Thailand for surgery is just amazing. To be able to talk to people that have been to the hospital, that have had the surgery, that have the success stories, you know, and the people that haven't. You know, I think you need realistic expectations about what you're doing and what could happen. But I think it's great to actually talk to real people, because I think one of the most scary things is that you make this decision and you want to go. You know, some of it's price, but at the same time, I don't think any of us are stupid enough to just be doing it solely on price. I mean, at the end of the day, it is major surgery, and you know, no one has a death wish. No one wants to go and do something that could be causing them harm. So, yeah, I think, you know, you say Thailand and people go, ooh. So, you know, it's great to be able to talk to people on there that have been there and done that, and just confirm what you already know in the decision that you've personally made for yourself, to just feel more comfortable with that. You know, I've learnt so much from people on there that have, you know, have the implants that I want, that have been to the hospital that I'm going to, that have had the doctor that I have. You know, different questions down to, you know, things that you might not have thought of. So later on I will touch on a few other different things. Some of the things, so Thailand, I guess I got onto Thailand TV, I don't know, you just generally hear about it, I guess is where I heard about it. I have had a look at some medical tourism companies. I did have a phone consult when I planned to go last time. Look, they were great, and I probably would have gone through them again, except that I was chatting to some of the girls and heard some of the stories from the girls on the website. I'm a really organised person. I love planning, to the point that I'm a little bit anal, and I've kind of planned out a structure for every video that I want to make. I'm just insane. I'm extremely crazy when it comes to planning. I still have a month before we even leave for Thailand, and it's really painful for me not to pull my suitcase out and start packing it. That's how crazy I am with organised and planning and stuff. So for me, planning my own trip is something that I feel more than comfortable with doing. I do see the value in trips for other people if that is something that you need. I'm travelling with my fiance and my mother-in-law, so I have that support there. I don't need the group. The hospital, I'll touch on a bit more in a second, but I didn't see the point in spending the money with them to plan something that I knew I could do myself. So I booked directly with the hospital with Jula Luck. She's been really great, really helpful, answered all my questions, gets back to you really quickly, just note the time difference. But other than that, you know, she gets back to me within the day, which is great. So I've researched the hospital, I've researched my doctor. You know, he used to teach medicine and plastic surgery, so I feel very confident in Dr. Jib. And I also like the idea of, you know, relaxing and being somewhere where I won't be tempted to push myself too early, and just be able to relax and hope that I'm not in too much pain. And look, at the end of the day, things can go wrong anywhere. You know, we look at Tara Reid, you know, botched boob job by Beverly Hills surgeon. It can happen anywhere. You can have the best doctor and something can still go wrong. And I guess that's, you know, you try to minimise that, and I'm not saying just, you know, go to anyone, because it could happen anywhere. But at the end of the day, you have to be realistic, and it could happen anywhere. So as long as you've put in that research and you're comfortable with the decision that you've made, you know, when people go, "Ooh, it's Thailand," you know, Bangkok Hospital, Phuket, like I said before, friends that we know have been treated there. The doctor-to-patient ratio is just unbelievable. I mean, you know, hospitals here, I don't know if anybody's had to be to a hospital recently. We had to go to emergency recently. We were there for 3 hours. Like, you wouldn't want to be dying. You really wouldn't. That's all I have to say. So, yeah, I feel very confident. You know, I've done a lot of research into the hospital and had a look at the hospital, and I'm very happy. I found that you can get medical travel insurance to be operated at the hospital. It is GCI accredited, so which is just an international standard. So I am very happy in the hospital. And like I said before with Dr. Jib, I'm very confident in him and the people that have been operated by him that I've spoken to, and also in his credentials and how long he's been operating for it. That's not someone that's just come out of medical school. He has been a teacher and taught others his skills, so I feel very confident in him and his abilities. So that probably rounds up this one. The next video that I would like to make, or that I plan to make, is on my preparations. I'll make one on travel plans, packing to travel, because that'll be a fun one, so that'll be coming quite soon. I've already started to collect the bits and pieces that I want to take over. I want to go through my surgery plan. You know, like I said, I'm a big planner, so these are just some of the things I do. So I've written out a surgery plan for myself, not for everybody. I just really like planning my life out. I don't know. Something that I do. I'll do one on questions and answers, because I'm sure once I start uploading these, I'm going to get loads of question and answers. And then I'm going to try and vlog throughout my trip. We'll be in Thailand for a week prior to my surgery, which I know is going to be enjoyable but painful at the same time, because I'm just going to, once I get there, I'm just going to want to get them done. So I'm going to try to relax and try to do all the things that I want to do in Phuket prior to my surgery. And then, you know, if we can't do much for the second week and a bit, then it doesn't really matter. But I want to try to, you know, I've seen a lot of people that have done a couple of these videos prior to going, while they're there, and then that's it. And it's like, what happened next? Like, you made a video a couple of days after and you're feeling a bit better, maybe one when you got home, but you just kind of disappeared. So I'm hoping that I don't do that. It's not going to be my plan. So, yeah, I will catch you all soon. Alright, bye.